I cannot tell you how many times innocent people make themselves look guilty and lose. And they lose because they make the five following mistakes in investigations. First, when they find out they're being investigated, they send a long explanatory email stating why they didn't do what they're accused of, and they go on for paragraphs and paragraphs, oftentimes in a very emotional email. That is the absolute worst thing that you can do because the more that you talk, the more that you look like you're trying to justify yourself, and that makes you look even more guilty. It's not just enough to be innocent. You have to prove that you're innocent by being strategic. And when you respond by sending a long, emotionally laden email trying to justify yourself, you do precisely the opposite of what you're intending. So please, no long emails. Number two, people start talking to everyone, friends, colleagues, family, supervisors, saying, I didn't do it. These charges are ridiculous. The investigation is unfair. Again, the more you talk, the more you try to explain, the more you look guilty. It doesn't matter if you think that explaining yourself is going to make yourself look innocent. It doesn't, because you have to think about how other people are viewing you through their perspective and not your own. So, no emotional emails and stop talking. The third thing is, and this is a really bad one, they destroy or alter evidence. That is the worst thing that you can do. First, you're likely to get caught. And if you get caught, even if you're innocent, you're going to lose and you're going to look guilty. Second, there's often ways to discover information that you've deleted, whether it's on your cell phone or on a computer. And more importantly, when you delete things, the very fact that you did that can suggest guilt. So don't destroy the factual record. Instead, own it and explain why it supports the position that you're taking. The fourth thing, and this is probably the most important one, so many people focus on fairness rather than strategy. I understand that some people are the victims of false allegations. I understand that you can be treated unfairly and that you're so angry about it and feel like it's just so ridiculous that there isn't even an investigation against you. But people don't care about unfairness, okay? People are not interested in your version of unfairness. What you need to focus on is, how do I strategically present the most persuasive case possible? Because everyone's the victim of unfairness, okay? That's not going to win you your case or make you look great in an investigation. You got to focus on, how do I marshal the facts and create a narrative through my documentation, through my demeanor, that makes me not only look innocent, but shows that I am innocent. So it's very important to be strategic and not focus on the hurt feelings that always accompany feelings of unfairness or injustice. And the fifth one, and you need to remember this, most people assume that the truth will carry the day. They're wrong. The truth does not often carry the day. The truth does not often speak for itself. Okay? You have to focus on, it's not just what the truth is, it's how you present it. It's the perception that you create in the mind of the investigator or the judge or the supervisor or the human resources personnel. Okay? You can't just rely on truth. You have to rely on presenting the truth in a way that makes you credible and believable. And the way to do that is to not send emotional emails, to not talk to everyone, to not destroy or alter evidence, and to not focus on fairness, but instead on strategy, to get your documentation in order, to be meticulously prepared, and to present your case in a passionate and persuasive way. If you don't do these 5 things, it doesn't matter how innocent you are, you may be found guilty. So remember these, because next time you're in this situation, you're going to be tempted to get emotional, to get angry. Don't do it. Remember, always be strategic. We'll see you soon.